Hello there! Today I'm animating Jaden for my series Jaden Unshaken. Yay! I think this animation turned out pretty cute. This past week, I had a pretty interesting adventure. My friend was going to take me to see a Nutcracker ballet on the 25th of November, which was like an hour or so away from where I live, and it was pretty exciting until we got out onto the highway and the car died. So we had to pull over to the side of the highway, and it was like a really awkward spot because we were about to go onto a bridge, so it was like pretty narrow on the side. And I will say this is the second time in my life that I've been stuck on a highway like that. It was really sad that we couldn't get to go to the ballet because yeah, we had to like sit there for about an hour or so waiting for help. But anyway, yeah, we missed the ballet, and it was sad because my friend really wanted to take me there. It was like a gift for my birthday, basically. So I felt really bad that they felt really bad, you know? I'm not upset, like, I'm not like actual like, oh man, we didn't get to go to the ballet. I'm like so upset. Like, no, I'm not that upset. I'm actually just glad we're safe. And I had to like reassure them that it was okay and everything. That's like, oh dude, I've been in a worse situation than this before. Don't worry about it. Like, cause the first time I was stuck on a highway was like an actual emergency situation. So I was like, yo, don't worry about it. But anyway, so that was sad, but you know, at least we were okay. Okay, so I will be reading some questions, or one question depending on how long it takes to answer. Rita Beth commented on Draw and Talk number 32. At the end of the comment, it was, my question would be, are you a cat person, dog person, or neither, and why? Well, I would say this, I didn't grow up with cats. I grew up with dogs, actually, but my friends always had cats, so I was kind of familiar with what they were like. I hadn't really cared too awfully much because, you know, I didn't own the cats. I just, you know, would see them. Probably in, I think, 2013 was when we actually got a house cat for, like, everyone to see and everything, because, like, my sister has had a cat in her room for years and years, but we never see the cat. It's always just in her room. But I think in 2013, we got 2 more cats. One was for my sister, my other sister, and one was for the downstairs, so like everyone sees this cat all the time. Now that I've experienced what it's like to have that cat, I would say I'm a cat person. I mean, of course, I like dogs, they're fine. I'm kind of afraid of dogs though, not going to lie. Dogs kind of scare me. I'm much more comfortable around cats because of their size, I think. But yeah, so once we got Ginger, which is the one that's downstairs, that was when I realized that I actually really do like cats. Ginger has become the baby of the family. She's so cute and we all love her so much. I mean, it's been 4 years, but like every time we go down the stairs to do something downstairs, literally none of us can resist going to pet her and cuddle her. So I would say nowadays I'm a cat person. Okay, so another question is from Plan Roro, and they asked, if you were in a fighting game, what do you think your character would be like? Any special moves or quirks? Definitely, if I were in a fighting game, I would be kind of like a heavy, or yeah, a heavy or a tank or something, because, I don't know, that's just kind of who I am. I would definitely use a lot of probably slow yet damaging moves. I don't think I would use like any sort of weapon. I think I would mostly use like maybe some powerful gloves or something, you know, for punching and stuff like that. Think of, I guess, Sakura from Naruto, how she fights, or Yang from Ruby, how she fights. Either of those, that's probably how I would fight in a fighting game. Thank you for asking, I actually really love that question. And another question from Plan Roto was, and since it's close to Christmas, do you celebrate it, and if so, how? I do celebrate Christmas. We celebrate it differently every year depending on how we're doing. There's been like 1 year where we didn't do anything at all because we were like really tight on money. Gosh, I have such a bad memory. What did we do last year? I think we exchanged presents, and that was it. Like, we don't spend much, or at least I don't spend much time with the rest of them when it's a holiday. I usually come down just for like the actual holiday event, and then as soon as people are like, okay, let's be talking, I'm like, okay, let me just go back upstairs and work. And that's basically how holidays work for me. Again, I didn't do anything for Thanksgiving, so that's basically how I spent Thanksgiving. We didn't even do an event this year. Or at least if we did do something for Thanksgiving, I totally missed it. I know my mom cooked some Thanksgiving-esque foods, but not that much. And I didn't eat it until like the next day, so I didn't do anything for Thanksgiving. Maybe they did actually do something and I just missed it. I don't even know. Let's see, another question. Okay, and I think the last question that I'll answer today is from Hot Chocolate. I have a simple question: what's your favorite and least favorite food? Okay, I have a few different favorite foods. When I was younger, my all-time favorite food was a special kind of meatloaf that my mom would make. Since then, I have been introduced to more foods, and I would say some of my other all-time favorite foods would be stir-fried broccoli, and I would say probably crab rangoon. Super good. Absolutely love it. And my least favorite food, there are a lot of foods that I don't like or like would prefer not to eat, but I'm still like able to, stomach them. But there are some foods that I like cannot stand, and I would say that would be, since I was a kid, it was always baked beans. I've always hated baked beans. I've tried them a good number of times. I know I tried them a few times as a kid, like, oh, maybe I don't like them now. I've probably tried them again since then, but like the smell, the taste, just the texture, like everything about baked beans is disgusting. And so that's probably my all-time least favorite food. Other foods that I don't like are stuffing. I've tried stuffing multiple times. I've tried to like it, and I just don't. It's very gross. I don't like a lot of biscuity type things. Like, I don't like a lot of different kinds of breading stuff. Like, I don't like soft tacos. They're so gross. I don't even like, and burritos, just the dry, pasty breads that they use, it's just so nasty. And same with like a croissant. I hate croissants. There was something else that I was going to mention. Oh, grape juice. I like 100% grape juice, but once it's like grape Kool-Aid, so gross. Like, even the smell makes me gag. Ugh, those are like, okay, those are a good number. That's a good number of foods that I could like say for sure, like, those foods are disgusting. Most other things, if I don't like them, I can at least try to eat them, and like, they're not gonna like make me sick or anything, but yeah. I don't really like steak. I never have. The chewiness of it or whatever. I've never had good steak. I've tried steak a few times, it's never been good. So I'm like, well, that's fine. It's just another type of meat that I don't like. So it's whatever. Alright, and I think that is good for this video. Thank you guys so much for leaving those questions. It was a lot of fun to answer them. And why don't you guys answer those questions too? I'd like to know if you guys are cat or dog people, or what foods you like and don't like, or what kind of character you think you would be in a fighting game. I can't remember if there was another question right now, but yeah, go ahead and answer those questions in the comments. I would love to read them. Ooh, and I'm pretty sure the Jaden Unshaken official trailer released yesterday. Of course, I'm recording this on Thursday, so I don't know how it's been received, but if you haven't watched it, go ahead and click the link in the description. I'm sure I left a link there. And tell me what you think if you'd like. Have a wonderful day, and bye-bye!